Lions, symbols of power, royalty, and the wild, can still be legally owned in parts of America. Not in secret, not underground, but legally, in broad daylight, in 7 US states. No zoos, no sanctuaries, just private homes, roadside cages, and empty pastures turned into predator pens. These aren't distant rumors, they're legal loopholes that allow civilians to keep apex predators as pets. In these states, lions can be bought, bred, and displayed without federal licensing or strict oversight. It's a surreal collision. Backyard barbecues on one side of the fence, roaring lions on the other. The first state on the list? Nevada, where exotic animal ownership is decided county by county. In rural parts, lions are treated like livestock. No permits, no inspections, just cages and keys. Wisconsin follows, where the state has no law regulating dangerous exotic pets, including lions and tigers. You can buy a lion cub legally, raise it next to goats, and call it yours. North Carolina is next, where statewide bans don't exist, and counties vary wildly in enforcement. Some counties ban big cats entirely, others don't ask questions until someone reports a roar. Then comes Alabama, where owning a lion is legal unless a city or county says otherwise. That means rural landowners can keep lions legally, with few barriers between predator and neighbor. South Carolina banned new big cat ownership in 2018, but grandfathered in lions already in private hands. So yes, lions still legally live in backyards here, under a legal clause that won't expire. Oklahoma is a hotspot, known for loose laws and a booming exotic animal trade. You've seen the documentaries. What's left unsaid is how easy it remains to buy a lion. Finally, West Virginia, where owners need only a permit and proof of safety measures to keep lions. That proof can be as simple as a fence, a lock, and a liability form. Together, these 7 states represent the last legal strongholds of private lion ownership in the US. What drives someone to own a lion? Power, profit, or simply the thrill of control? Breeders often sell cubs for thousands, marketing them as exotic companions or social media showpieces. But when lions grow fast and strong, many owners realize they've made a fatal miscalculation. Lions aren't house cats. They're muscle-bound, territorial, and capable of fatal attacks in seconds. Yet in these 7 states, oversight is often so minimal, the risk grows quietly behind fences. Sanctuaries and rescues report increasing calls from overwhelmed owners desperate to rehome adult lions. Some lions arrive emaciated, pacing obsessively, their minds warped from confinement and isolation. Escapes have happened, some fatal, some frantic, all deeply avoidable with better regulations. Local police often lack the tools or training to safely capture a fleeing lion. In these states, danger doesn't roar from the wild, it whispers from the barn next door. And when tragedy strikes, it's often the lion that pays with a bullet, not a second chance. Wildlife advocates warn, these laws are outdated, exploitable, and dangerously naive about predator behavior. Each legal lion in a backyard is one less in the wild and one more risk to safety. The line between private ownership and public endangerment grows thinner with every unregulated big cat. Some lawmakers are pushing for federal bans, unifying the patchwork of state laws into one clear standard. Opponents argue it's government overreach, but public safety and animal welfare are no longer theoretical concerns. This isn't a debate about property, it's a question of ethics, responsibility, and survival. The wild belongs in the wild, not in rural sheds, carnival cages, or backyard fences. As long as these 7 states allow lions to be pets, the countdown to disaster continues. Love all things cat? Follow Feline Femme for your daily dose of fierce, fabulous feline content.